then you'll probably be on your freaking legs up almost the entire day. So that's even more hard. So.
And I imagine that's like if because going by this, you weren't actually there for that many hours.
8
So that makes you
hours.
when you actually.
8 hours. I was there for 8 hours.
So when did you actually have to get there? When did the bus arrive?
105, 107. I mean, to go there, yeah, about that time. Um,
Holy shit!
and we arrived in 30 minutes, so.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah, basically.
You were there. So you were there like. Fuck.
Yep.
So you basically only got like. Well, you probably had to get up and get ready, like 2 hours ish sleep.
Sorry, what?
So you had like the smallest amount of sleep.
What do you mean? I mean, I went to bed. Hold on. I went to bed at 3 a.m. yesterday. Got up at 12 p.m. That's about 8 hours sleep, so that's plenty.
Mm.
So I got out from 12:30. Took me about 10 minutes to get to the bus station, which she is waiting for me at. And I got into the van at 105, 107. Got in the factory 20 minutes before starting time. Okay.
Okay.
So it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah. Yeah. So how like when? So I imagine like the actual when they actually you know to get into the actually working in there, you'd be starting a decent bit earlier, I imagine.
Oh no, the time is the same. You start at like the second
Okay.
the second schedule. Second schedule basically you start about from 14 p.m. and then you
Mm.
end at 22 p.m. Then you go to the bus. Takes about 33 minutes to get to the bus. You get into the bus. He drives you about 30 to 40 minutes to home. That's it. And you have like 3 schedules. The third one is the most roughest. The first one you probably have to go either 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. at the job,
Yeah.
and then you get out at 14 p.m. The third one, which is the most toughest one, you start at 22 p.m. But no, yes, 22 p.m. test. I shit you not. That's the factory work, I'm afraid. But the good thing about it is, this is not a physical job. So it's only you tinkering around with cables.
Yeah, well, it depends on how complex and how many cables are together in terms of the actual workload. How easy that is to manage.
It's just complicated. I wouldn't say it's fucking physically hard. It's all good, man. It's all good. Could have been worse. Could have been a job where you have to fucking weight lift over 100 fucking kilos at work. So.
Yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be tough in the beginning, but later on down the line, you'd be fucking ripped.
True. No, it's not. It's not a joke like that. Just fucking tinkering around, just trying not to, fuck up putting the wrong wire into it. So that doesn't matter.
So what is it? Are the cables like labeled? Is like a color system? So like the individual cables like labeled, or is it like a color system?
Color system. Basically color system. Basically it goes on a fucking table. It goes on a table, we have to make sure it's set up correctly, tested for connection. We have specific tools to do that. It's not really, how should I put this? It's not really hard as it is. It's a brain tease of a moment, you know. Just be sure to look out and understand what the hell you're doing. That is it. That's all.
Okay.
Not really something that's hard or that requires some extra fucking talent that you don't have, or a diploma or shit like that. No, everyone can do this. Just
As long as you feel confident that you can go through these tests and get a position that suits you to the best that is available.
yes.
Then we're fucking good.
Honestly, I thought about it. I thought about it hard after going, not hard, but I thought about it. You see, is this a surmountable hard, or is this something that I can go past by? And the way I did it was, okay, so the individual jobs, are they too complicated? And apparently only some are. Not everything, and even those hard. It's just experience. For the other stuff, you just have to have a little bit of experience to be able to be viable for those positions. And the packaging requires a bit of muscle, but it's not really that big a deal. It's like 50 kilos.
Okay, you can pull that.
Yeah, and the packaging isn't really complicated. As I said, like you have like spikes on that table, and those spikes are, I mean forks, not spikes, and you just put the cables in a scheme according to a schematic.
Yeah.
And just you go with one wire, another wire, a third one. You test consistency for the wires, and then you isolate it with a special flat seal tape or something like that. Like it's a black flat seal tape or whatever for isolating certain things. And you have other steps, but even those other steps aren't really complicated. Just a more bigger version of the one previously.
Damn. I'm so fucking happy to hear you with so much hope.
I mean, there is hope. There's always hope. See, when when I did like a telemarketing agent, there wasn't really a plus side to me working there. It was more, if you make a fucking deal, then you get money. If you don't, then you're fucking screwed. Here, well, you know how much you're getting paid. So that's it. And we got our first ID card, so not our ID cards are really important, so we can get our proper pays.
So how does I think you've mentioned this to me before. So how does like the ID card system work in terms of getting your pay?
Well, basically, just after you're finished with your job, you just check your card at the gate, and whenever you check it with your card, it says when you're ending your work time. And if you're ending it before 10, you'll get less. So.
Oh, I get you. It's kind of old school.
Yeah, it's old school.
Yeah, it's sort of like fuck it. I haven't even seen this. This tells you how old of a system this is. It's something I've only ever seen in old cartoons with their slips. Okay, so what? So you're paid by the day then? You're not paid by the month or anything like that, or weekly?
I think we get paid on every 15th or something. But I'll have to get the contract, the document, to go through it.
I get you. So basically, so the system tallies you based on your work hours.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So basically, when you use the times that you use your car, gotcha.
At least that's how I think it works. It doesn't really matter. Like they basically count as like this. We have what's called dnevnic, or if you do a certain amount of hours this day, that's how much you've earned today, or that's how much you've earned tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, and so forth and so on. But you still get paid on every 15th, and I think the 15th. So basically, the money going to your account, that not period. I mean, it's once a month, but you can earn it daily. It's kind of confusing a bit, but kind of follows all of it.
Само да те прашам, збори си, дали јадевте у менза? Што јадевте?
Компирманџа со салата и чоколада.
И чоколада. Имаше месо у компирманџа?
Да, бе. Има пилешко и свинско, бирај.
Добро. Тоа ми беше. После ќе се чуем.
Alright. Yeah, my father was asking what did I eat at the fucking cantina.
Bruh.
Yeah, because we have fucking food there, but we can't really bring in food, so that's the thing. Or take out food. Not allowed. But yeah. I managed to finish 3rd place. Tetris time I'm seeing. Oh, hi Kaiten. Sorry man, sorry that there is no match yet. Fortunately. Yeah, people that signed up didn't show up. So I'm just waiting on Dart. If he manages to show up, we'll do it. If not, it is what it is. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Not really anything big or major. Just requires a little bit of brain power, which I'm not used to using, but I'll have to.
Yeah, that's all good. Okay, now the real next question is going to be now, because my Ethernet cable is coming. The Ethernet cable I ordered is coming tomorrow. It's on time. So then the real question is, when should we post up about the server, and should I wait for you, or should I see if I could get Vinny or John to help me with like a video for it to post up? Because I don't want to, because it's a Sunday that it'd be installed, you see. So it would not be a good idea to, by the time I got home, to do a trailer with you. So what do you want to do there? Do you want to wait until a Saturday, next Saturday, to do the trailer? What do you want to do?
Alright, here's what we'll do. Here's what we're going to do. Alright? The moment you have everything set up, and I'm available, you can do it either with me, you can do it with John, you can do it with Vinny, as long as there is a trailer for it. I really don't mind. Either or works in my case. Do you agree with that notion?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, there you go.
I don't know. I just thought I'd bring it up, because it'd be like, you'll be late on the Sunday, so you'd probably be asleep by the time I got home or for work.
Oh no, don't worry about it. And probably won't be. I won't go to bed until fucking 3 a.m. Here's the thing. Here's the great thing about the schedule that I'm working on right now. I can do stuff with it. However, I'm going to be pooped once I come either third schedule or first schedule. We'll see. Because first schedule is like getting up early, and I'll probably. And the reason why I'm not going to 23 p.m. test for Sunday tournaments is probably because of that fucking issue. Now, I wanted to talk to you about something. If
Okay, hit me. Yeah, sure. Go
I
ahead.
want to add a schedule for Sunday 5 p.m. as tournaments, so I can get the most of it. Because everything's gonna happen on Saturday and Sunday, so that's, and the most I can do is 9 p.m. What do you think?
Okay, so you want to do the 2 tournaments for the Sunday.
Okay, so basically this is what I want to do. Saturday, 19 and 21 are gonna be Parsec. We know this. 23 p.m. I want to add Fightcade tournament. And I want to do Sunday 17 p.m., 19 p.m., and 21 p.m. 21 p.m. is the max I can do.
I'm gonna say that's unwise.
Alright.
Yeah. Or if you were to do it, you would have to make it fairly controlled, right? What I mean by that is you'd probably have to make sure that whatever came out isn't something that's going to last more than an hour, or go out of hand. So you either have to very much like restrict it. For example, like you have an issue pops up, whatever, that takes more time to fix or something like that, or a game gets a surprise. A specific weird niche Fightcade game ends up taking way longer than expected.
I can work with that.
I just think it's cutting it a bit close. It's kind of a bit close if you have like the stupid early schedule, is what I say.
I guess the way I'll see it, I'll just test it out for a couple of weeks, see if it works.
Like, since it's a Sunday, you could start, since everyone's everyone's at home, you could test a slightly earlier start than 5. If you unless it's clashing something for you. I think on a Sunday, I think on a Sunday you may get some people at like 3.
Okay, I can test that out with 3.
Yeah, and then you do it again. You do the same 2 hour intervals. You do 3, 5, 7.
All right, hello folks, and welcome to the a little bit late, actually a lot late, Tetris Kiwamichi tournament. My name is Terrell, and yeah, this is gonna be an F3. Didn't do it. Honestly, yeah, I can do. You said do 3, not 4, right?
3. Well, yeah, because then you could have 3, 5, 7. You could do 4, 6, 8 if you wanted to. Because I think that 1 hour difference would be noon for East Coast.
3, 5, 7.
Would be the afternoon for East Coast.
You say that I should attempt 3, 5, 7 for the tournaments, right?
Yeah, 3, 5, 7 or 4, 6, 9. Since you do like the 2 hour gaps.
Yes, 3, 5, 7 is something I can do. All right, yeah.
Or 4, 6, 8 if you ever wanted to do that too. So I think those 2 are 2 experiments worth doing.
Sure. I don't mind.
You get the the 3 tournaments in, and you'd be and you can kind of get away with earlier events on a Sunday, I think.
Well, let's hope. We'll test it out. We'll test it out. I am gonna be doing the freaking announcement today for the new plan that we're gonna be doing. That's it.
And I'm gonna imagine that this also is the end of freaking randomizer selection.
What do you mean?
Well, if someone comes up and the name gets picked, and that you're at work, that would basically mean that 90% of the base would be Fightcade, and that would mean a big percentage of the chance at the time is either going to be piling onto an already stacked couple of days, or it's Steam. I can do Steam, but outside of that, it's kind of set.
You don't think the randomizer event's gonna work?
Well, that's like, okay. See, because how much time have you got? How much time can you guarantee? Because the whole system is based around your availability or someone else's availability, and the person who's chosen the tournament's availability. You know, in your case, if you're in a situation where you have to rely on you on a specific thing, say like a sort of Fightcade game or whatever's not busy, it relies on when you're able to, and they'll be in a situation where, okay, what about the weekend? But then you're already doing like 3 shits on the weekend.
Well, here's the thing.
So you'd have to do it. So you'd have to do the tournament even earlier than the other shit, right? And then that's probably going to make it even more likely to flop.
Yeah, either I keep one randomizer. I'm thinking of doing one randomizer instead of 2 because of my limitations. Doing a Fightcade game on Saturday 23 p.m. and doing a Fightcade game on, that's the most I can do, I'm afraid. That's the best case scenario I'm looking at right now. It's probably gonna be 5 minutes, but it is what it is. I'm probably gonna have to limit the randomizers. Hopefully people are gonna understand this. But yeah.
You know, I know it's gonna. To be fair, it has to work around you, and you need to make sure that you can do all the shit to its maximum. And you don't have to sacrifice the quality of the events itself or how much you can do. So you have to kind of do less. I hate to say.
That's okay. I don't mind. I'll have more time. But yeah.
Like, it's like the only thing is, if someone comes up, gets a name picked out, and they choose like freaking Steam link, then I can that can be sorted at any fucking time, especially if I get that shit automated.
Oh no, I'm not really going at your whatever you think is right for your end. I'm not mixing that one up, but I'm probably gonna have to make it so it's one randomizer event. There's no other way I can do it. There's no other fucking way I can do it. I will give them an option to pick between Saturday 23 p.m. test and Sunday 21 p.m. test though. For the randomizer, which that's the most I can do. Okay, it seems like there's a spectator missing. No, there's not. Okay.
I guess like, what? So what? We're gonna have like a set. Are we just gonna have like a special rule for freaking Steam Link?
What do you mean?
Well, if someone comes in and requests the Steam Link game.
If someone requests a Steam Link game. Oh.
Yeah, if someone comes
It's a
in down the line and
special
requests.
because it's based around you. You can do that whatever you deem fair. That is an exception rather than the rule.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be doing it. And I'll tell them
Yeah.
to contact you for that one. It's a job. I gotta have precedence. Job over everything else. There's nothing I'm gonna do with this. Like, we knew that it was gonna take a dip. It was gonna take a dive.
Like, you say take a dive, but you're still like hosting a bunch of tournaments back to back when most people who try to do this shit do like one or two the entire week and they're like, okay, I'm done.
I mean, there are people that don't even do anything when they have a job. Like, honestly, I'm gonna have to do some shit, some really big things. It is what it is. Like, it's take a dive, meaning it's not gonna have as much randomizers, but I will give them some leeway. But that's as much as I can give them.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to do shit that you weren't able to do outright in those 2 days. Like, as time goes on, because you got a job, because you know over time you're gonna afford hardware on PC hardware and shit like that, you will be able to host and run tournaments and do things that you never could do before.
Yeah.
Like, how would, like, it's like, you know, it's like you see how easy RPCN is to set up, right? It's pretty easy to set up.
Yeah.
Come in, make a name, you know, connect an email address. You don't have to even touch the email ever again, and start the game, go online in Tekken and start playing some Tekken, right?
Yeah.
The amount of options, the amount of different people that you could appeal to, or branch out in, is gonna open so goddamn wide. Here's a fucking thought. There's one little hype thing that just crossed my mind right now. You got this job that carries on through the months. It all goes kushki.
Okay.
We might all be playing Street Fighter 6.
Oh, you think I'm gonna be ordering it? It could.
No, I'm saying that possibilities of shit that you couldn't do are now on the table that would be impossible otherwise. Whether it be from your hardware, whether it be a hobby, whatever that you know you don't talk about that you see around, you know, those options are around.
Yeah.
Like you know, Street Fighter 6 is just like me just spitballing just a random thing that wouldn't have been doable. So I can tell you this much.
I mean, okay. Sorry about this. I'm just juggling a bunch of stuff right now, to be honest.
Oh, that's cool.
I ate stew at work. Stew with potatoes and I think it was pork. I'm not sure. like they gave me like a salad, stew with potatoes and meat, and a chocolate bar.
So how was it for work food?
That's good. It's definitely good. I mean, I think it's made by the cooks, so I wouldn't say it's work food. I'd say it's more homemade. It felt like homemade food than anything else.
That's fucking good then. That sounds freaking great.
Well, I mean,
The big.
hmm.
What do they serve something that you do they? Are you aware of them serving something you just don't like?
No, just some people have had negative feedback from the food. The person, that friend that went to the job description didn't like the food. Basically, that's the thing. I was expecting it to not like it. So.
Okay, well that shit happens.
I just don't think I'm gonna fucking dislike food anytime soon. Because when it's fucking food, man. Like, it's free food. It's not really something you get in factories over here. Like, I don't think we're gonna fucking get hamburgers, but, we shouldn't.
What are they giving you like healthy shit then?
Nah, it's more homemade stuff. Stews and stuff like that.
Stews could be healthy. Good fucking stew.
Depends who you ask. For some people, they don't like fucking stews.
Well, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not healthy.
No.
I don't like having plain fucking salad. Plain salad. Doesn't mean it's not good for me.
I know. But it is what it is. I wanted to get my belt full, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
You know what? When I have regular green ass salad, I think I ruin the entire point of having it because I douse it in so much fucking salad cream. But I think I negate the benefits of having the salad.
Possibly.
I like a good salad. I just don't like it when they just give you lettuce. It's like they don't mix it up. You're like, oh god, I'm a rabbit. Well, let's see the news. Probably at some point tomorrow, I'm probably going to start. I'm probably going to wipe that USB so it's ext4 format and then start downloading and picking games on the fly. Better start soonish. Tomorrow. So we're gonna pick what we're all about. And since we don't really have a list or a way to push up a list, and we do like an early release thing, and we're kind of looking back on the server, on the game server format, maybe I should just pick. Maybe I should just think about. Oh, that's hard because it's a different crowd.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I guess I could just do something like you know, there's like a couple of favorites that I'll pop up that, you know, they'll be on there that would be an issue. You know, like I know that I'm gonna be putting a couple Tekken games on there.
Of course.
I know that we'll have like VF5 on there. I know that we'll have, you know, I think for very obvious reasons, I think I'm gonna download the crack for Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. And then maybe a few, you know, maybe a few specific GameCube games. And then I guess I would try to get, in terms of PS2, I think I might grab like Urban Reign for PS2.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that there's been a lot of people talking about the Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi game, specifically like 3 and a mod of it, which is a mod sequel or some shit. That's the funny shit. This is actually a really funny point to be in. Where like I can think of a lot more like GameCube, Xbox like requests. Like that of people that think that people would want, but I can on PS2. So I think on PS2, I think the big things I would say would be Urban Reign, Soul Calibur 3, the arcade mod.
Ani nam dela, da sto slobodan. Oh man, they're calling me for food. I wish I could eat.
But you told your dad just a moment ago that you ate, right?
No, I said, I ate on there. He was asking me if I ate in the canteen. They're gonna eat some. Ah.
Alright. How many games do you reckon I should aim for when it comes to the first version? You think 50?
Yeah. I thought 50, 20.
Alright, let's start with the obvious ones that I've heard about.
Because I feel like
Tekken.
50 or 20 is a good number. Even if we don't have 50, it's good.
Well, as long as like we want like enough variation being up so that we trigger requests. We have 2 terabytes of space afforded to us for the game library, which is about what we have.
I just didn't want to go ham. We could go.
Okay, so, yeah.
If you really want to go with variation, 100 I guess.
Alright.
If you want to start it a little bit gentler, I would say either 50 or 20. That would be at least this permanent. That's it. Something that we want to push out to people.
Alright, so I think I'm starting for 3 Tekken games. 6, Tek 2 and DR.
That's good. I think that is a really good choice.
And then we'll do VF5. So I'm just making a little document right now for those games. Ridge Racer 7. Ridge Racer 7. Ultra Street Fighter 4. No, I'm just on 4. Okay. Arcade edition. Alright. Shall we include Power Stone 2 for 4-player stuff?
Yeah. I feel like there are certain games that are gonna work on Steam Link that are not gonna work on anywhere else.
I feel like those 4-player like casual games are gonna work out a lot easier, a lot more on here than even if they're on Fightcade. Even if they're on Fightcade, so I just don't think the market's there, but I think the market's more. Okay, so far we've got Tekken 6, Tekken 2, Tekken 5 DR, Virtua Fighter 5, Ridge Racer 7, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, Urban Ring, Soul Calibur 3 Arcade Edition, and Power Stone 2. So I think we should put in a couple of non-fighting games because I feel like it's kind of dominated right now. So let's just do let's do the oldie but goodie first, Mario Strikers. I guess the next obvious one comes with Puyo Tetris. That's the next. That is the next most obvious. Wait. I mean, Two Fit Girl. Do they have a repack for this? Because I'm actually thinking we don't actually have a Mario Kart when we first open up. I actually think that we use another kart game to bait the inevitable Mario Kart requests.
Whatever you say, as I said.
So let's go for... Alright, let's go for Team Sonic Racing. Do you know the funny thing is, I never actually played this game outside of the award show for it. We almost did a tournament here, but something happened. Alright, Terrell. Non-fighting game. Something random and wacky. Hit me.
Okay, let's go with this. Chocobo Racing.
What, the original PS1 version?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be PS1 for me, to be honest. Bishi Bashi Special, which should be already there. Aside from that, yeah. Evil Zone. Oh no, non-fighting game. Never mind. You said non-fighting game.
You know what? Let's add. Since we've got the horsepower, why not? Because we can actually fit in 4-player, and for people coming casuals and shit. Let's put in a couple of 4-player, 4-player party games. Let's put in like a few Mario parties. Let's put in a Mario party. Let's put in a Mario party.
You might want to add WarioWare as well. I think people will like that one.
Oh yeah.
I think WarioWare is like some people's favorite, but I'm not sure.
That's to be fair, that is a pretty good mix-up when you've got both Bishi Bashi Special and WarioWare. Alright, now let's get me... Okay, I put a Mario Party game in there and I put Monopoly in there too.
We're coming for that
Alright. Alright, just... Alright, I've got exactly 20.
Awesome.
Okay, so we have Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2, Tekken 5 DR, VF5, Ridge Racer 7, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Naruto Orange Storm 4, Urban Reign, Soul Calibur 3 Arcade Edition, Power Stone 2, Mario Strikers, Puyo Tetris, Team Sonic Racing, Triple Racing, Ishi Bashi Special. I haven't decided what Mario Party number, but a Mario Party. WarioWare, Monopoly, Dead or Alive 6, and Mortal Kombat Deception. So what do you think of that list?
That's good. It's a good start. We'll post the list once it's available. Oh, it's a good start. It's definitely a good start. I don't want to start off with a lot of games. I want to make sure people get interested for it. But yeah, what do you think about the game? About the list? Blue? Oh, sorry, Blood.
Well, I've obviously gone out of my way to kind of choose games that I know had people playing beforehand, like their series that were playing on the old one, and targeted those first. So maybe hope to see if we can get familiar to some old people back in the fold. I know people who will jump at the chance, who know how the Office History works with Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2 and DR.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and then of course Soul Calibur 3 Arcade Edition actually fits a niche that I have a connection to.
Oh, that's great, actually.
And I know that a lot of the times they actually do have to host through Parsec, do like their own little Parsec sessions, so because not everyone can run it. So having that option there, I think they will appreciate that big time.
Oh yeah.
I actually did a couple of optimization to the emulator to get that game to run slightly better on the version of the build that they actually use. Now the real question is, am I going to have the exact same policy I had before when it came about adding games? You know, where it was like exclusively tournament games, and then once every 2 weeks I would pick like 2 or 3 games from like those. To be fair, that's gonna really depend on how many requests we end up getting over time. With what I decide. No, for what I decide for, like how many games I end up picking out of requests and shit like that to get added at a time. You know, whether I'll do it the same as I did before, where it's like I pick games every 2 weeks. I pick like 2, 3, sometimes 5 games to add from like people's requests every 2 weeks. And then of course each week's tournament games, if they're not on there, automatically get put on. Which basically translates into every week, in most cases, most weeks, something's added most weeks. Alright. Just making these ones. What was it? I think I'm rounding up to 25 games now.
Nice.
So I'm just deciding on the last 2. So I added to the list MK Trilogy, Pokemon Stadium, and Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4, that mod that keeps on getting brought up. Does this game have a crack? Okay, not the specific one.
Alright.
That's worth a look. Worth a look. Oh.
Alright, something came up, so I'm gonna have to cut the tournament short.
Bloody Roar Extreme.
Well, can you add Bloody Roar too?
Alright, I've only got one more slot left.
Okay, so let's see. Let me just finalize this. Sorry I ended that abruptly, but something came up on my end. Sorry about that.
Just one more gum.
Okay. So. Congratulations to Rats, you are the champion of the Tetris Kiwamichi tournament. Sorry this tournament got delayed, but I barely managed to come home on time from work, so that happens. Anyways, with that said, hope everyone had fun. Sorry for the little turnout, and I'll see you at the next gathering, which should be for Friday. Anyways, Corral out.